Let's move on. One of the most exciting parts of Enactus is the unique opportunity for the leaders of today and tomorrow to interact and learn from one another. Tonight, we have the chance to hear from an extraordinary leader and visionary. She's ranked by Fortune as one of the most powerful women in the world. After more than 30 years at KPMG, she made history by becoming the first female boss and now has the task of overseeing more than 27,000 people. She's an incredible example of how through setting clear goals, working hard, being honest with yourself, and maintaining your confidence, you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. Please welcome tonight's keynote speaker, the chairman and CEO of KPMG US, Lynne Doughtie.
Thank you for that kind introduction. The woman boss, how about that? I see a lot of future bosses out there too. Well, I just want to let you know that it is so fantastic to be here with all of you. Actually, I wish you could be up here and see what you look like. It's amazing. As I was walking through the room earlier today and speaking with a number of you, it's clear that there is a real buzz in the room. The energy is fantastic. And you know, there are certain places where everyone's going to be so amped up and ready to go. I was at my daughter's college graduation this weekend. I talked about being amped up. I think I was the most amped up person there. Think about college football games. I love college football, been in a lot of stadiums with thousands of people, a lot of pumped up fans. You know, but whether it's a big football game on campus or it's a concert that you've been waiting to see, there's so much excitement and energy, and it's different here. You know, while the energy level might be the same, there's an important difference between the kind of energy at a football game and what's going on here. The energy in this room is the kind that you feel when you have the power of an idea that meets people who care. It's what you feel when you have inspiration that meets teamwork. And it's what you feel when the desire to help another person meets the courage to see it through. And there's nothing more energizing than that. I've had the chance when I talked to some of you out in the hall, and what impressed me so much about you is your desire to create a better world. The passion that you bring while you're doing it, and the clear vision that you have around what you want to accomplish. Make no mistake, these are rare qualities. So right up front, let me just say a huge thank you for the skills and the passion that you have to impact the world. And I know that this is a competition where there'll be just one US champion, but regardless of the outcome, I want you to know that the determination and drive that each of you have brought to this very moment is the same drive that will set you apart from so many. And I know it will guarantee your success in the future. I know it. I can feel it. You are incredibly talented, and I'm proud that KPMG gets to be a part of it with you, and you deserve a huge round of applause. Will you join me in applauding you? At KPMG, we have a strong set of core values, and one of those core values is about giving back to the communities. Our core values define who we are, and giving back is our opportunity to impact so many others. But giving back really refreshes us. It energizes us, as I'm sure that it has done for you. You are the reason that KPMG has been involved with Enactus for 20 years. The ideas that you bring to the table, your innovation, it's incredibly inspiring to those of us who get to work with you. And what's equally as impressive to me is that you not only understand the value of innovation, it's like you know that success takes more than just good ideas, that you have to move those ideas forward. You have to test it. You have to gain consensus. Sometimes it's hard when you have this many people to gain consensus. You forge alliances, and you have to have the courage to see it through. Whatever you choose to do after college, whether it's business, actually I hope it's business, accounting would be great, but no matter what it is, education, government, wherever your path takes you, be sure to take your Enactus experience with you. Continue to bring your passion for new ideas and problem solving to everything that you do. The experiences and skills that you're building here are the stuff that leaders are made of, and the world needs more leaders like you. So I know I'm the only thing standing between you and the announcement of the opening round of awards, but I do want to just take a minute to share a few views on the environment that we're living in today, and to tell you what I believe is required for you to succeed going forward. And you know, it struck me when I was getting ready for today that your world and my world are actually very similar. We have a lot in common. Your world, your student getting ready to embark on your career. Mine, I'm a leader at KPMG. Actually, I'm getting ready to embark on another part of my career with retirement at some point, but in a very dynamic environment. So we both have a lot of hope and expectation for the future. You're all about problem solving, and so am I, and so is my firm, and that's good. You know why? Because there's a lot of problems out there to be solved. Your goals in this competition are very similar to my goals. Enactus is all about igniting innovative ideas, acting with passion and integrity, working collaboratively together to drive real change and real results. And this mirrors exactly KPMG's brand promise. It's how we want the world to see us, what we want to be known for. And our promise to our clients and the communities that we serve is all around bringing passion and purpose, working shoulder to shoulder with our clients, integrating innovative approaches and deep expertise to drive real results. That's exactly what you have been doing. So what is your brand promise? Think about it. What do you want to be known for? I encourage you to never stop asking yourself that question. So we have a lot in common, but there is one area that you and I are very different. Now, I know it may not be obvious, but I am a little bit older than you. I'm not going to tell you how much older, but clearly I am not a university student. I grew up in a very different time. It was before cell phones, before we had laptops. Think about it, when I wanted to do research when I was your age, I had to find the keys to my car. I had to find my car. You had to drive to a library. You had to go to a card catalog, check out a book. You get the picture. Today, all you have to do is pull out your mobile device and you have access to any piece of information from anywhere in the world instantly. Take a look at my world today, the world of business. And the changes come into even sharper focus. Here's a few stats. The average company lifespan of the S&P 500 has shrunk from 60 years in 1960 to 15 years today. Think about recent startups. Recent startups are reaching $1 billion in valuation in less than 2 years. In the past, it took a typical Fortune 500 company 20 years to reach that kind of valuation. So with tech giants developing platform business models and ecosystems, startups are springing to life. The average cost of a startup in a new business in 2000 was $2 million. Today, it's $5,000. And the CEOs that I talk to, they're nervous about this. The consistent theme is things are going on so fast, and this rapidly changing environment is unlike anything that I've ever experienced. And it's the convergence of so many disruptors all happening at the same time that's unprecedented. But here's the difference between you and me. This is the world that you grew up in. This is the world that you know. You are the ones poised to be the next leaders that will propel us forward. Pick an industry. It's more likely than not that there is a nervous CEO out there trying to understand who's coming after their business model to disrupt it and how they're going to stop them. These challenges scream out for good ideas, for your ideas. At KPMG, I can't stress enough to my team the need to give everyone a voice, especially your generation. You never know where the best ideas will come from. We're hiring people from all walks of life to ensure the most diverse experiences and innovative ideas are cultivated. Students like you that understand that innovation and new ideas are what is needed to fuel growth, to drive the change. You've grown up in a period where change is the norm. You have to change and adapt to use new tools and technologies all the time. Because business models are changing rapidly, the jobs for which we're initially trained don't last. And our workforce of the future must be innovative and agile, and this competition has taught you all about that. So just as I asked you a moment ago, what do you want to be known for? How do you want others to see you? What is your brand? Never stop asking that. What is the need that you can meet? What's the problem that you can solve? At KPMG, we talk a lot about purpose because we truly believe that it's the key to navigating in this complex, volatile, ambiguous world that we're in today. And you heard a quote earlier, and I don't usually share quotes, but I want to share this one that has stuck with me by Mark Twain. And it says, "The two most important days in your life are the day that you're born and the day you find out why." Your purpose is who you are and what makes you distinctive, the unique things that only you can bring to the table. It's the thing that everyone would miss if you weren't here. People are no longer motivated at the end of the day by just a job well done or a paycheck. They want to feel connected to the work that they do, and that can only be done when they identify with their purpose. Your purpose is who you are and what makes you distinctive. Whether you're the CEO or you're a student in college aspiring to be whatever you want to be, it's not what you do, it's how you do your job, and more importantly, why you do that job. It's less about what you do, like a business goal or a career aspiration. It's about identifying your strengths your passions, those things that only you can bring to the table, no matter where you're seated. So be confident, you have every right to be, that you can bring those unique things that make you you, and you're the only person on this earth that possesses that, and be willing to see your ideas through to completion. I am so grateful that I've been able to experience this with you. You inspire me, and I'm proud that KPMG can play a role as part of this wonderful competition this year. Good luck to you the rest of the way as you look towards Toronto and the World Cup, and no matter what the outcome, where this journey ends and with your teams, never stop asking the question, what do I want to be known for? What problem am I passionate about solving? And what is that unique experience that only I can offer? Congratulations to everyone who's graduating this month, and my very best wishes to all of you as you pursue your passions in this life. You're going to be terrific contributors to this world. You've already proven that, and I thank you for it.